Yo, that's awesome. Bet that hurt. It's got a little hank, a little drink, a little something, thumping on a wheel ride. Mix it, our drink's a little stronger than you think. Get a grip, take a sip of that heel ride. Jugs, jack, the flat bill, sit back, and you can find us where the party's at. This is how we roll. Hola! Number one, number three, hang on, what's with these crown thingies now? I never seen that before. Just a minute, guys. I'm gonna get started. I just gotta finish something up here. Oh, I bet you they're just the first people in. That might be the first three. That's kind of cool. Hey, David. We're gonna get going here in just a second. I'm just trying to get all my stuff so I can see it. There we are. This is Alpha Mito, automatic lack of free throw. They have been a thing. I haven't seen them yet, Emily. Never seen those. Yes, I am a John Deere. I'm a John Deere guy at heart. You might be able to see the top of the new joystick, but this is my new, I got rid of that Logitech side panel. Just put it in the post. I'm officially done with this. Hey, no, Max, $2 super chat to help our gold red solo cup, but $2 for that. Thank you for that. Don't start that. Don't start that. How are we doing this morning, guys? We got Harris, we got David, we got Max. We got a handful of our members, as well as Emily, one of our moderators, and a few others. So awesome to see you guys here on Saturday morning. We got Florida Georgia line opening us off. I'm going to ride with the Combine for a little bit. Here I've been a member for 15 months. That is awesome. We got a Macdon 40-foot Draper header on our, well, it's not my Combine. This is Dave's Combine. Good, good, good. You have John Deere. Why would you have a sweater on? It's like 80 out. Well, I guess you could be in a part of the world where it's, you know, freezing, or for some other reason you just want to wear a sweater. Still kind of finishing breakfast. We also got the Andy Clean poster back. And I also updated all the icons. What's the goal? So, Emily, the goal now is, it is a third way to earn Red Solo Cup. Your favorite song. Harris gifting 1 membership. That is awesome. Thank you, Harris. And that's going to go to James. James, welcome to the Reynolds Buck Club for the month. The goal, though, is if we can get 10 super chats of any amount, then you get to play Red Solo Cup. Now, if you could still do the light goal of 250, that is a way to do that. Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. We actually are able to do, I think, soybean straw? So we might even have more straw to work with. It does look amazing, Crackles. It does. I'm doing good. Look at all that. We do have the updated cups. 3,800 the buck is now on that. The cup now has 3,800 the buck instead of my old logo. Van Halen's gonna drop some Panama. Soybeans are honestly really, really good. Look at that yield. Yeah. Well, I guess it's gonna bound, but we're getting into some really good stuff by the looks of it. Crew's doing good. You're fishing this morning? Just harvesting beans there, Aiden. Harvesting beans. 90, dude, that's what, dude, we're supposed to have like a heat index or slightly under. Whoa! Robert with the 50. Everybody's got to like that right now. Right, that's tractor time worthy. That is tractor time worthy. Everybody drop a tractor and a like in the chat on that. Oh, come on, do it to the beat drop. There we go. Nothing like some good old-fashioned Van Halen, right? Look at all them tractors. Heading south. Hang on there, GF. Yesterday was your birthday. Well, happy late birthday. Yes, I am most certainly a Ford guy. You can't tell I got a Ford Power Stroke sign right back there. And the joystick takes up the Prairie State plate. Dang it. Okay. You're going to Ireland? Nice. Love the channel? Appreciate that. Hey, look at that. We got the Farm Focus. Farm Focus logo. That's awesome. I'm actually wearing the radio shirt today. $3,800 the bucks. So that's why we're doing the hat poll, and I'm wearing different hats because I'm wearing one of my shirts. I can't really take off my shirt. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Morning. Dude, I saw those early riser planter. I was kind of hoping that it would be the pack where it had multiple variants, but just having the one, that's pretty nice for the sake of our case, guys. I'll still probably end up using John Deere, but if you guys want to check out Smebby's OS Modding and Mapping's Patreon, he sent me this because he wanted Grant to test it out, but it is Grant's real-life planter. At least I think I put it in. Hold on. Did I put it in? I think I did. Ah! I might not have put it in. I did not put it in, but it's Grant's real-life planter, the 1760 and then a 1750 6-row. Really highly detailed. Yes, no, we will not, Robert. At least not to my knowledge. Dude, it's so nice. Uh-oh, we're at 81%. We got to get the versatile. This is some good performing beans. Panama. New series? Don't have anything yet right now, but we got Heading South, Zach Bryan. No, I have not. Wait. No. If it's brand new, no, I have not. So the new joystick is WinWing. It's about a $100 joystick on Amazon. But the reviews of it say that it's a really, really good quality for build and its versatility. It's like the top of its class for the price bracket it's in. I can't remember the model. What is it? Ursa Minor? WinWing? I can't remember. Zach Brown Band's Knee Deep is the favorite on the song. Probably not. Well, yes. Yes, so we are working on that. That's what Bucked Up Farming is going to be, and I'm going to run a row crop operation kind of like this, but I will likely be running a John Deere operation because I'm working the Heritage Tractor dealership in that series on Ray County. Nate's been working his butt off to get that done, or at least set up for the most part, and then I am going to add, of course, in some other stuff that I got so I can have the best setup out of them all. Roll call? We might be able to get some roll call in. We saw some little lag there. Don't mind it. The farm's just buggy. Not buggy, just has a lot of stuff. Goats? I don't mind goats. Never really been around them very much, but I do like goats. Probably. I don't think he's retired, but he's definitely less involved with it than he used to be. I'm a John Deere guy through and through. Dude, that's awesome. Steering wheel's the way to go in my personal opinion. Yeah, you can get a cheap one, and it might last you for a little while, you know, have some fun, but sometimes putting a little bit extra money into something like a G29 or G920 from Logitech, it's well worth it. There he goes. Now we're empty. But yeah, there's a 40-foot MacDon Draper on the class Lexion. Lafayette? Oh, okay, well, I gotta get a roll call going. So where are y'all coming from, guys? I'm Buck. I'm from the state of Nebraska. I'm on the eastern side where all the actual people are. Where are we coming from? No idea, really. I'm hoping it's in 2 weeks, but again, we could say something and it's completely different, so I can't give you a definitive answer. Yes, GF, and that puts you... Yes. Good, you're already learning. That Iowa, Wisconsin, Utah, Scotland! Scotland forever! Okay. So that was Heading South, Zach Bryan. You snuck that one right in right after the other there, GF. But we got Ain't No Love in Oklahoma. We got Illinois, Mississippi, Nebraska, Missouri, Pennsylvania. Love the bits. I appreciate that. Iowa, Dubuque. I think I've actually been to Dubuque. Illinois, Southern Illinois, North Carolina, Indiana, Pennsylvania. Got quite a few people in the same state today. We're not very spread out. But remember, guys, with our stream today, with over 280 of you in here, 89 likes, at 250 likes, we can get Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith. There also is another way to do it. Hunter dropping in a $2 super chat, Nickelback Song on Fire. Thank you, bud. And that puts us up to 3 out of 10. If we get 10 super chats of any amount, that adds up. Once we get to 10, we get Red Solo Cup again. So you got the free version to like it to 250 likes, the 10 super chats, and it is available to be requested as one of the requested songs. But we just can't play it back to back to back. Oh, shoot. No. No, I screwed this up. My fat finger hit the button. Hang on. I screwed this up. We're starting that one over. I got it. This is why I don't run an actual radio station. I'd be hitting too many stupid things. Okay. Anyway, hey, Nate. You listening to 3800 a buck? Nice. Hey, you are. You're listening to it twice then. If you guys want to find this playlist, it is on Spotify. Guys, I'm not giving you a definitive answer on when the series is going to be coming out. I don't know. We just got one requested there, bud. I don't know what 5 big booms are, though. But that's not fun. Prayers go out. That is not anything fun. We are running a 295 Versatile. Part of the Plains and Prairie Pack. Huh? Yeah, Nate is in here. Favorite tractor? 5020. And we actually have one on this farm. It's currently sitting up at my corn plot because it was doing some straw baling. Grant's not here. John Deere 5020. Got Florida. Trying to get used to my new buttons. This panel I specifically bought where it had just enough configs I can do what I want with it, but I'm so used to my other panel. I do hate Nate. Nate just sucks. Love you, buddy. Well, hello. Trying to get off the road. Nate's goated. He is. He's a great guy. He's also worked his rear end off to get where he's at. Good job, Nate. The one thing I really like about this panel is that I have a slider. It's supposed to be used for aerial stuff, but it has a little slider bar, so I can use this as a throttle plate. And it works great because I feel like I'm actually driving a tractor now. No, we're not putting duals on it. This isn't my tractor, this is Dave's. Hunter, welcome to the Uncle Buck supporter group. Hopefully you enjoy your time while, no, are these mods console? Well, the tractor I'm driving is, and the wagon is. Actually, I think every single thing you see on the screen right now besides the map is console. No, the Combine's not because it has cat on the side, but the Lexions are, yes. And then the Macdon, that's just a Macdon header. Dude, I actually really like these tractors. My only critique about this tractor is that it does not have front fenders. If it had front fenders, it's honestly a really cool looking tractor. If you guys also have not voted on the hat poll for that first half-hour segment, you gotta hit it up. John Deere is smashing the poll at 67%. They are all of my old-school-looking logos on them, and well, except for the Caterpillar one. Caterpillar's a cat racing hat from NASCAR, but it's the only cat one I have. I also did update the logos for when you guys are joining in the Rental Man Buck Club. So some of the different tiers have different logos now. Now we're on to Nickelback with Song on Fire. If you guys are not a part of our members, or you're using the jukebox system, which is a super chat with the name of the song and the person that sings it of any amount, you cannot request a song. I will not be taking those. Yes, I will be at Farm Progress this year, Mandy. I already have my hotel reserved. Actually, I think I've had that for about a month now. The wife is good. She's outside doing some gardening right now. I think she's just deadheading the flowers. Yeah, that sucks. That sounds like a personal problem. At least it's the right variant. Boxcar Magnum. Boxcar, for sure. I love the wheel setups on it. It just wish it had front fenders and front duals. No lawnmower racing. Yeah, or the crew? Alright. Yes, they actually did come out with the transfer ownership mod, so that is a thing. At least to my knowledge. I'm 99% certain they brought that mod back. Whether that'll actually work in multiplayer, that's a different story. You finally found out how to shift? Nice. He's gonna do 2 headlands on this, and then he'll start doing his back and forth passes. I'm assuming we're gonna be doing this the whole stream. The only other task we can really do is bale straw with the 50-20. Oh. No. No, Hunter. Nope. The boats. That brings me back to FS19. Even if I did release it, it would not be done as... Bro, why are you going back that way? Even if I did release it, it would never go to console. I don't do console mods. I also do not make any custom mods anymore. I just make mods for myself, and sometimes if I want to share them, I do. No, I don't. This map is MRG. If you want to get this map, you have to go to his Patreon. MRG mapping. Had to bring that memory back? Please don't. Rob Zombie, now that is an awesome song there, Terry. Didn't you request that last week? You're late there? Oh, it's alright. Rear duels? Nice. There it is. Emily, thank you for linking that to MRG's mapping Patreon. If you want the map, you gotta go check him out there. It's honestly really good prices because he's also got New Glarus, Wisconsin, and this map, and then Ashton Corners, which that one is public to everybody. If you guys are not part of the members or are doing the jukebox system, I am not taking any song requests. If you want to know what the jukebox system is, that is a super chat of any amount where you could physically type in the name of the song and the person who sings it. You get 2 requests every half hour. Unless you're doing it the jukebox way, then it is as many of them as you want. If I took everybody's song requests, we'd be doing nothing but adding people. We'd be doing nothing but adding songs. I can't do that. Favorite map? I really do like this map, but I also really am a fan of my... Oh, what map? I really like Forest River. Forest River is a really nice map. Yes, absolutely, Emily. Yes, the maps are PC only. I gotta turn that up. $268 of you guys tuning in today. Thank you all so much for being here. We had 148 likes, so if everybody in the chat right now were to hit the like button, we could get Red Solo Cup at 250. That song will trump any other song that is in the queue, and you guys are big fans of when we bring out the big Red Solo bucket. So if you want to help support the stream, you gotta hit that like button for 250 likes. Yes, when that one eventually comes out, we will. Hello, hello, Lanny. Welcome in. Whatever technically map Grant wanted to have, it was always had to be an Iowa map. So probably, what was the last map we had on for 22? I don't think it was UMRV, but it was definitely an Iowa-based map. I don't even remember anymore. It probably was UMRV. If they're talking about a server like Jake has, no, I do not have that. I don't even know if Jake does that anymore. Pretty good, Redneck. I'm not about to fight him on this. I seen that. I seen it. I heard you the first time, Maddie. Morning's going pretty dang good. I cannot give a definitive answer on when the Ray County series is going to start. I have zero clue. I'm hoping that it'll be soon, but I cannot give you an answer. That's actually a really good idea on the landscape video. Because I would like to go back to certain projects and continue to do stuff. That's a really good idea. Thank you for that suggestion. Andy Clean Farm, maybe, I don't know yet. There's not a lot of hit stuff out quite yet. It also did not really perform as well as I would have liked. We gotta go empty off the cart. Yes, Redneck, we can get that one out of them. Nate, do you want me to remove your wrench? I will snatch that wrench from you. You have lost privileges of working with Dad in the garage. You have been demoted to holding the flashlight.
Deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country.
S680 John Deere.
But I heard that ocean salty and the stars they sometimes.
For the vids, I appreciate that.
And that would not do justice.
I would like to go to Scotland, but I have no real need to travel the world yet. I'm still trying to figure out how I can logically just travel to shows and not have it be a complete loss to business. I'm not doing gold mining. I'm sorry, I hate it with a passion. Not the occupation, but doing it in Farm Sim, not for me. The original rebirth of the old school series. When I did that sandbox version where I basically bought everything I wanted, I'm not gonna lie, I hated recording that. It was such a pain. I didn't like the setup, I didn't like the map. I liked the map, but I did not like the way that farm was originally set up. What is up? Listening to Randy Travis, that's what's up. Hey, I appreciate that. Old school series, that's one of my favorites since I've redone it. The old school sandbox, I mean, it wasn't bad, but I really just did not care for the way I did that. I've seen snippets of Clarkson Farm, but I've never actually sat down and watched an episode. We're at 184 likes, guys, so now if we literally had everybody hit that like button, we are what? 75 away? No, 65 likes away from Red Solo Cup. I usually like to play more with, that sounded screwed up. I'm usually a guy that rides solo quite a bit of the time, mainly because it helps my creative, I can think things out the way I want to perceive them in a video a lot better when I'm in a solo act than when I'm working with others. It's not that I don't like playing multiplayer, it's just it limits the creative ability that you're able to do because a lot of the multiplayer stuff just has to be improv, and that alone takes a lot of effort. Yeah, I really hate you, Nate. I just despise you in every way. Love you, buddy. Nate and I are like an old married couple that's been married for like 50 years, and Austin and I are like celebrating our 70th year anniversary because of how much more garbage we give each other. If that makes any sense. And then Grant's like my ex-wife that I still get along with, but we still have feuds every now and then. That's the relationship status between all three of us. Poor Nate. Are we going back? No, we already played this one. Why are we going back to Nickelback? Hang on, I screwed this up. We gotta go back to the playlist. I think I screwed this all up when I hit the one button. Yeah. Alright, we're going back to Florida Georgia Line. I'm a Ford guy. What about Jake? Jake and I are we're good. We're really good buddies. We're just really good friends that have a long history, but are like long distance relationship. We still keep up on each other every now and then. And when we do see each other or talk to each other, it's like we never skipped a beat. Fast as you. I'm gonna see if I can sneak this in here quick. Hang on. Dave! That is a very sturdy combine. I'm not gonna catch him, aren't I? Dang it! Bro's got an 80% grain tank, but he chooses to put the pipe on the wrong side. What a bonehead. I'm gonna go take care of the combine for a little bit. Fast as you. I'm trying to do like multiple things here, so give me a second, guys. Yeah, I think it probably was Corey. Who knows? Austin and I said, are a married couple that's been married for 70 years, and we just hate each other at this point, but for some odd reason, we still appreciate each other. You have a YouTube channel? Nice. 2000 series? If it was actually in the 2000 series, I would have done a 6430. There we go. I just had to get over the soybean swath. Hey, Nerowdy. Guys, if you are not a part of the members club or doing the jukebox system, I'm not taking any song requests. You can keep requesting them, but they're not going to be taken. We have a system in play. So if you don't know what the jukebox system is, that is a super chat of any amount that I can at least see the name and the person who sings the song. And it's like putting a coin in the jukebox. Yes. I didn't know that you could get straw from the soybeans, so now that I know that, we are going to snatch up even more straw bales. I am a round bale kind of guy, and I usually, I did the grass version of a silage bale not too long ago, Thin Red Line being a member for 6 months. Eric Church, we can get that one in there. I think this is the one you requested. This is like the first one that came up. Very nice. D21, Alice Chalmers. And we are now 30 minutes in, guys, so John Deere has won the poll. I'm hoping that Caterpillar took at least second or third. I'd be very sad with that, but we're doing an older school style of hat. So thank you guys for playing that. I do not do shout-outs unless you are a member or doing super chat stuff. That, and also you are one of my channel moderators. Yes, Caterpillar took third. I like that. Remember the barn find. Yes, that was awesome. We are also less than, what would it be? 13 likes away from Red Solo Cup. And we're still 3 out of 10 on the gold version of Red Solo Cup. I'm trying to do multiple things. I'm screwing my head up here. What was I doing on this again? I remember what I was doing. Oh, I was ending the poll. That's right. See, this is how I get so screwed up. I think I did. So let's see. Let's do favorite series. We got Old School, Hay Farm, Public Works, Flash Homeowners. Wow, that is one way to spell owners. And what's the last one? Landscaping. There you go. Now, for the next half hour, we're going to be rocking with the John Deere hat on. There's your new poll. Hola, welcome in, Sean. Oh, you will decide? All right. Well, I'm going to be mainly with Andy at the John Deere booth. I might actually bring some hats to Farm Progress if you guys want to buy one with the new stuff from Farm Focus. But, yeah, I can't, like, set up a booth because if I'm in John Deere's thing, they really ain't gonna like that, but I might just carry a couple in my back pocket or something. The backpack. Where's Walter's Farm? That is the... I also can't add more series. I kind of not gonna lie, I forgot about that one. But Walter's Farm's on the base game Riverbend Springs. But those are my main bread and butter series. 253 likes. There we go. Thank you guys for hitting that like button to Red Solo Cup. We got over 300. Oh, we had a little over 300 of you guys in here. But let's get Red Solo Cup on line one to all my new members or members in general. I want you guys to get those brand new Red Solo Cups in on the chat, ready to go. Bucked up straw. Well, you see, there's the hay ground. That's the hay ground. Bucked up hay just was cattle. That's really the only difference. The hay series just took care of dairy cattle. I am a Peterbilt guy, but somebody told me that a Volvo is just an offshore Peterbilt. They used a different word, but that's what they kind of used to describe that, and I've laughed at it ever since. Case tractor. 706 Trifront Farmall, 130 with a belly mower Farmall, and a 715 quad track. I really like that new case. Grant and I met on Facebook. I messaged him, gave him some mods. He took them. Jake and I then, while working together, pitched an idea of the RP to him. He said he'd only do it once or twice a week. Ended up doing it every single day for 3 months, and here we are. I wish I was, Doug, but no, I am not. Alright, we gotta get back to the wagon, wherever the heck that thing went. There we go. So that was Fast As You, Dwight Yoakam. We got quite a bit of straw. Now we're gonna do Evangeline by Eric Church. Mod site? Well, you don't use a mod site, Mandy. You use programs like Blender, a CAD software to prep the models. Then you have Giants Editor by Giants themselves. That's the one you piece all of the visuals like this together in. And then you have to get a software you can edit the code with. Usually the computers come based with Notepad, but I use Notepad++. Well, the 5020 is just running straw right now. There's no mod sites have nothing to do with the mods other than holding and hosting the files. I should buy a combine. I thought about it, but you know what? They're expensive, and I got less than $60,000. Sure, you could buy a cheap one for not that expensive, but look at how wide and cool that thing is. And this is also soybeans. This isn't wheat. If you're talking about the ground being missing, look up my short on how to fix that. You just have to basically replace the vehicle terrain, the map's terrain shader. Very nice. Very nice on that old cab over. Favorite farm all, 130. It's the offset cab, offset hood, offset seat, and it's got a Woods belly mower underneath it. I have a Model A of one right there, the slightly smaller variant. If you're talking about the pickup, that's Daryl's. Where is mine? I think mine's in the shed. That's the pickup I drive in the series. 06 350. 60. Needs a new, yeah. 2 to 3 weeks, there's Nate saying it, but again, I'm not going to give any guarantees of anything because I cannot confirm that. So I'm not going to give you guys a lie. These are really good performing beans. I like Portland, Minnesota, but I really like, for 25 currently, I'll say Forest River, North Dakota. Trucks, in my opinion, I don't really dislike, hate, do whatever. But if I had to pick one, I'd pick a 2011 to 16 F350. And I do like older trucks as well. Just, I'm not as much of a truck guy as I am a car guy. 2 channels? Well, it's as hard as you want to make it. You also don't have to prioritize. You just got to prioritize what's going to do good for business, if that makes sense. The other channel is just going to be real-life projects, so it's going to be a lot more time-consuming, not as many videos, but we're hopefully going to get that quality up and running. We got to take this back to Dave's place because we got to shift over the augers to the different bins. Right now, it's stationed on the corn bin. No, I do not use Courseplay. I thought about it, but I cannot figure it out to save my life. All right, let's run the Volvo back. UK tractors? I don't even know what UK tractors brands would be. Streaming, no. YouTube, yes. ...2012 Ford Mustang Boss 302, white package with the black trim, and a white ball shifter with the Recaro racing seats. That is the car I would get. Well, that's just the truck that I happen to find. There it finally is. Wait a minute. It was supposed to go in front of all the other songs. I forgot about that. All right, get your cups out. Here we go. For barbecues, tailgates, fairs, festivals, and you, sir, do not have a pair of testicles, and you prefer drinking from glass. Hey, Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable. We're gonna be all over the road. We're just crazy, and unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Fred and Mac kiss my ass. Woo! Red Solo Cup. There we go. Nah, well, I mean, I would like to buy a Ford. There's a very specific Ford tractor series I want to get back. And I had somebody who was going to convert it for me, but now it's just like, I know how to work on tractors, so I might as well just convert it myself. No, I really love how you're easy to stack, but I really hate how you're easy to crack. Not this one, it's metal. The front of my back. Well, that, my friends, is quite yucky. Yeah, we're gonna have to shift over the auger to the other bin, because that's the corn bin. On them until me get lucky. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. Nope, I have not been drinking. Surprisingly. Now, not a big drinker. I would have a drink or two every now and then, but just I never was. Never drank in high school, never drank until I was 21. Because you are the abbot to my Costello, and you are the fruit to my loom. Red Solo Cup, you're more than just plastic. You're more than amazing. You're more than fantastic. Believe me that I'm not the least bit sarcastic when I look at you and say, Billy Bob, you know it. God, no. Thank you, gents, for being my friends. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Just try to get this station so I don't have to move it. We have a tractor, 5020 John Deere. Country song, Zach Brown Bands, and Knee Deep. Preceding mother. Red Solo. I feel like this is part of the problem. I can't. Okay, that's as far back as it goes. Love the dealership series? Nice. I prefer manual any day of the week. Ba-do-do. Oh, boom, boom. Ba-do. Ba-do-do. Green truck? Nice. Video. So today's video is going to be on homeowners. I haven't done the post for it yet because I just kind of got sidetracked, but today's video will be on the homeowners series. Thank you guys for listening to Red Solo Cup, Toby Keith, the legend himself. Our next like goal will be 500 likes, and that will get us YMCA by the Village People. So if that interests you guys, you got to hit the like button on the stream. We're going to head over to Jason Aldean's Night Train. This is 3800 The Buck. So those bins, they were actually on the farm themselves. I did not place those. But I'm sure someone's made a placeable souk-up bin pack at some point. Combine's got to be getting close to full, so let's get our butts on the road. You have to go? All right, well, thanks for stopping by. Well, again, this isn't my semi. This is all Dave's stuff. I run an international Eagle, I think. Probably not for a little bit. I just haven't really found a way to do a Throwback Thursday yet. It's not really in the schedule. I don't really have a favorite Hilbert. I really do appreciate them both. I always stay with Spencer when I go out to work with them, but I've worked with Grant a lot longer. But both of them are really, I mean, they are such great people. I couldn't have asked for a better crew to work with. I had a few, but I think what helped me is I took a while to update my game. Like I did, every time that launcher thing would come up, I just say later, later, later. And then eventually I did it, and I got it, and it was able to do it. Well, Uncle Walter's is going to be replaced by the Bucked Up Farming. Like, I'm going to do Bucked Up Farming alongside it, but once Walter's farm is done, Bucked Up Farming is technically going to take that slot. And yes, Robert, we can get that one added in. I just got to get myself stopped so I can add it. There you go. You guys do have to head out. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. Really do appreciate you. But we're going to get ourselves back into the Versatile so we can empty out the Combine. I don't think we're going to be doing the horse farm anytime soon. The problem with that series is that it really just did not perform very well. It's not good for business, in our opinion, if you can post a video that takes how many hours to do, and then it turns around and doesn't perform. Elk Forest, welcome to the Uncle Buck supporter group. I appreciate you joining in here. That brings us up to 3 brand new members today. Favorite New Holland tractor. I don't really know if I have a favorite New Holland tractor. Well, I take that back. Yes, I do, because that's the tractor I want to have. It's a Ford New Holland when they were kind of still in that mixture of the merge. And it's like a 7840 or 7830, I can't remember. We did it back when we had the Stream Farm in 22. It was a 2-wheel drive. Hopefully he can make it to the end, because I sure as heck am not stopping him again to just pick up some beans. Jim, yes, you are able to request a song because you are part of the memberships. But remember, you only get 2 per half hour. Yes, you did miss Red Solo Cup, and of course you stopped right there. Why would you not stop at the end? Nope, never did, and I'm not anticipating getting it anytime soon. We're gonna rock without it, because guess what? We got such a great community here, we don't need one. We already know who we are. Why do we need a silver plaque to prove it? Yeah, right. 22, still the 50-20. I really did like my 8345R. I just gotta wait for a really good Nebraska map to come out, and the Nebraska Farm Series will also make its return. I suspected that farm was gonna be about a year out from when the game launched before we brought it back. Elk's been a member for 3 months. That's awesome. For the Uncle Buck supporter. Thank you, bud. No. The Nebraska Farm Series is the one that's based off of my real-life uncle's farm. Nope, we ain't running no 1086. I am a PC guy through and through. Console was fun for things like Forza, but you can even get that on PC now, and I run the steering wheel, so why would I play on a console anymore? I guess that would be nice to have for like NCAA football, but I'm too cheap to buy a new console. Low. If it's there, Hayden, we could try and get that one in. Judy Plains, I've seen that one. I haven't really investigated it very much. The Chevrol's. Let's see if I can find it. Well, hello there, Sean. I'm trying to find it here first. I'm not gonna lie about it, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find that one within a decent time frame. If you got a different one, I can definitely get that in though. I am an older style high hood variant of the 389. Like one of the original kinds. I do not fish, no. I mean, I got a fishing rod every now and then I'll go, but no, like competitively or regularly, no. Dusty Bibles, that's a really good one there. Now, if you guys didn't know, well, you wouldn't know this, but Bucked Up 3800 The Buck now has over 1,190 songs as a playback. Like we're over 1,100 songs. My wife and I kind of got into a competitive battle. She's making her own playlist, and she might actually get a name for it too. So you guys can have another radio station now that's made by her, and it can be 3800 The Buck and whatever it was. But we're trying to see who can have the most amount of songs. So I went through a massive swell of new songs being added. It's got a goat as the cover. Nice. Look at that. We got the Rental Man Buck logo. That's awesome, Cowboy Cody. That's a really good looking header. I really do like that MacDon. How close you gotta be? Oh, I wasn't even close. It's a mix like mine. Well, that's great, but my playlist has 1,100. It's going pretty good. Bucked Up toilet paper? Nah, Robert. Nah. That'd have been a low blow. I'm not gonna go there. I am not gonna go there. I have not seen my mom yet. Mama Buck has not been here yet. Top 10. I don't have a top 10 because I just don't know, but I can at least give a top 5. Top 5. Number 1, 5020. Number 2, Alice D21. Number 3, Farm All 130 with the belly mower. Number 4, Ford 3600. 5, Oliver 1755. I prefer cabbed or canopy. Open station's not bad. No. Canopy I don't mind, but they kind of become a hassle. They're nice for shade, but they're a pain if you have like low clearance or you're super tall. That's not that. I have nothing to do with that, Terry. That is not anything to do with me. And I actually don't buy their stuff. I sell my own stuff. Well, not my own stuff, but I sell a different brand. I do have some Sam Barber in this playlist. I'm pretty certain of that. I'm confused, Elk. What are you talking about? Yeah, well, when it comes to fitting into small places, Nate, you don't really do that very well either, so we all have our quirks. Nate's just been here, he's chilling. Andy Clean Energy, you know dang right. We finally got our poster back up. I pulled it out of the signboard that's been sitting in my garage for the last month. How do you get some Andy Clean? You gotta go to his website. Man, we need to get a longer pipe on that combine. I wondered if that was gonna be an issue. You gotta go to his website and then you can look it up for the part number that you will find at a John Deere dealer. If you go to any John Deere dealership and ask for Andy Clean, they can ring it up whether they got it in the shop or they have to bring it in. Oh, take it on the run. Yes. forgot about that song. Planter. I really like that 3200 the 3600 Kinsey, the 12 row. It has to be a John Deere dealer, because he doesn't have the ability to order it straight from him. It's through a part number at John Deere. Would he like to be able to just sell it himself? Yes, but John Deere gave out the option to run through them, and that's what he does. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not a big ATV guy because I was never really around them as a kid. I do like the Kawasaki Mules, and if I had to pick a four-wheeler, probably a Grizzly. I kind of like the more basic styles. The more basic looking four-wheelers are my favorite. Can-Am and all of them, where they got all these weird funky lines and really skinny tall tires, and like I like a stock looking four-wheeler. A Honda 4-Trax from like 1980. Give me a Big Red any day. Give me a three-wheel Big Red with a big mud flap in the front. Oh, I will take that any day of the week. I haven't watched TV in years, but my dad and I used to watch MeTV, and we'd watch Hogan's Heroes, MASH, Andy Griffith's show. Andy Griffith was always really fun. And then if you stayed up late enough, you could watch The Twilight Zone. 2012 Ford Mustang Boss 302. Please do not use caps. It makes your message harder to read, and it also is not any way to get your message read faster. You can? Nice. Oh, Ag Pro. If you're talking about a Deere dealer, yes. If that's the name of the dealer, then yes, you can. It's not any specific dealer, it's all John Deere dealers that it is available at. Yes, 25 definitely has good enough mods if you're on PC. Well, it might not have everything. It's only gonna get better. Like, we're not even a year into the game from launch, and there's quite a bit of stuff. Andy Griffith? Nice. Huh. $250. Nice. Not for a minute. Oh. Got to put the pipe back in. I do not have a top 5 case. I'm not a big case guy. Top 3, I can do that. Number 1, 130 Farmall with the belly mower from Woods. Number 2, the 706 trike front with a ice cream box cab, and then the 715 quad track. I can't give you a definitive answer on that for the starting of the new series. Right where I'm at, I like where I'm at. I don't want to go anywhere else. 300 viewers are awesomely racking in for the views today. We're at over almost 2,000 views. We're at 1,895, about an 8-minute watch duration, and 3 brand new members with over 323 likes. Thank you guys all for tuning in today to our episode on BUCH'D, doing our bean harvest. Can we all get a roll call where we're coming from? I am Buck. I'm from the state of Nebraska on the eastern side where the actual people are. They are good. Boxcars are great, but I don't know much about any of the Case tractors. That's the thing. I'm a John Deere guy, so naturally Case was not my first choice. Montana, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Nebraska. I have no idea. Don't get something that's going to hurt yourself. Tennessee, Ohio, Kansas, Wisconsin, Carolinas, Minnesota, California. Nice. Very nice. Those are good choices. Scotland, Indiana, Minnesota, New Zealand, Northern Nebraska. No. I would no. Nope. If you knew how I recorded a video, we'd be here for like 6 hours. I try to put a lot of effort into stuff. Well, at least I try to, yeah. My recording style would not do well with a, hey, watch me do my job. I don't even think I have a top 10 John Deeres. I'm not a farmer. I mean, I've worked on farms. I've been around farms. I don't know enough about, like, depths to have a top 10 list. You got my 5020. 5020, 8345R. My dad's lawnmower, which is a GS45. My little John Deere 56 rider. 4430. 4020 is pretty good. And 6430. That's about all I got for you. So the music playlist you can find on my website, BUCH'Dproductions.com, or one of the links in the description down below. It is completely free for you to listen to, at least if you have Spotify Premium. The regular Premium, you probably got the ad breaks. I don't know. But there's links in the description. 1755 is the only one I know. 17 and 19, and then like the whatever one had the Detroit in it. 5020, 8345R, Johnny 56. Again, something that's not going to injure yourself. I have no idea on dirt bikes. Well, hello there. I'm a round bale kind of guy. Homeowners, old school's okay. Riddle me this: why is it that your guys' favorite series is basically the old school series, but when I ask in the poll what you guys want to watch on a stream, you go, hey series? That makes zero sense. We're just now hitting over our hour mark, so we got to head to our last hat of the day, being the Hooters hat. So thank you all for tuning in. But yeah, every time I ask you, what do you want to watch on stream? You want to watch old school or Hay Farm? You're always Hay Farm, but you love old school more. Hey, there's my mom. Basically, yeah, I wake up every morning and I be creative as a job. I get to wake up every morning and be creative and entertain people. That's my job. If it was gone tomorrow, it would not matter. But, you know, I fill a void somewhere. You voted the old homeowner series. I know, I love that old Ford, but it just causes one too many problems. I mean, we could probably buy like a Ford 8N or something for the garage. Yes, guys, my mother is in here. Hi, Mom. My father-in-law's probably been in this stream at one point. He likes tuning in from time to time, but he never tells me what his name is, so I can't figure out who he is. Yes, YouTube's my full-time job. Streaming is not. There's a reason we run our streams with the good music. I turn off monetization. That's why I have the jukebox system. Scare videos, like Halloween? That would not be a very good video. I mean, I've done a short about what some of the die-casts are, but I would probably not be able to do a full-blown video. Ah! I'm just kissing the header. Yeah, I know who my stepdad is, and you are definitely not him. I had no knowledge of versatiles whatsoever. I just happened to pick this because it was in the Plains and Prairie pack, and it's a cool looking tractor. I also think I screwed this up. We got Joe Nichols finally with "Yeah, Baby, Yeah." Basically the song of how many times can I say yes before you'll just want me? There's my dad. There's my stepdad. Hi, Craig. Favorite type of grain cart? So I am a J&M guy. J&M 1326 is my personal preferred wagon. buy the rental back. See, I think it'd be funnier if we actually make it now where every time we use it, it is rented. So I'm not going to buy it. I kept the boat, but I'll rent the camper every time we go camping. Yeah. Buck's my last name. Whatever you're drinking, 'cause that's what I'm drinking. Girl, you're calling the shots tonight. Whatever you're drinking, 'cause that's what I'm thinking. Tell me what you got in mind, so I can say yeah. Hey, probably have already left at this point, but thanks for stopping by, bud. Appreciate you tuning in today. I don't really care. I would probably prefer Buck because that's just like my stage name. But it's not like you're gonna get kicked out if you do. So next homeowners is actually today. I gotta make the post for it after stream. But we will be going back to homeowners this afternoon. I'm trying to use my floor throttle and it's not working. Not my floor throttle, my slider throttle, and it doesn't stay consistent. You can't even hear the music anymore. There we go. Yes. Just the mods just keep getting better and better. That's what I like the most about all of them. Alright, we're good on that. We're probably gonna fill up the truck. Oh, is it now? I like Colby Jack. Colby Jack's my personal favorite. Love the stuff. Hey, I appreciate that. You see, the problem with doing that is the Public Works series is not... It's stuff that would be within city limits. Doing campground stuff wouldn't be bad, but that's not the problem of the Public Works crew. That would be the campground crew. That'd be park and maintenance. Parks and Rec maintenance. It's a different division. Now, say I were to get on the map we did the 4th of July episode on, I could definitely do park maintenance there and mow the campground. Is Badger in here? Oh yeah, he was. I seen him earlier. Look at old Joe Nichols. Yeah, that is an awesome song. I love me some good Joe Nichols. The wife and I actually went to a concert with him and Justin Moore, along with Austin Michael. It was a really good concert. We're going to head over to the Beach Boys. This one came up the other day while it was just in my recommended songs. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know when Austin and I are going to do a video soon, but hopefully it'll be something with the bucked up farming. Yes, this map is at Patreon only. Yeah, no. We're going to slow it down just a little bit. 25. They each get better as they go by. 22 is great, but it had its quirks that 25 doesn't have, but 25 has its quirks. I have no idea yet, Jim. I can't give you a definitive answer on that. Well, he's had that truck for a while. I don't want to go to Canada, though. Sycamore, that mod's already been public for a while on, like, Google, but I went in and fixed it because it wasn't converted very well. Or just it wasn't up to what could be its optimized setting. No, okay, so my steering wheel works just fine, but for some odd reason, the truck does not steer for a little bit of time. Like, it's weird. It has a delay. My other truck does it too, and it drives me crazy. But it's only on this map, and I don't know why. Better just has a bunch of a dead zone. I'm a Vermeer kind of guy for a baler. Because I just have no needs to travel that far. I'm a homebody. The dealership series was mainly just a foretaste of the feast to come. I'm going to be running the dealership when we do our group collab again. But for the meantime, I'm just trying to get we're trying to get the series done and set up with Nate. Nate's doing a lot of the brute work on it. But I'm going to be doing a row crop operation. Why'd that kick off? Oh. There we go. He hasn't done one in a while, and I don't see him doing one anytime soon. Nope. And if it's doing that, then you're probably running an old version. See, the problem with doing a video like that is you basically have to destroy the map in order to do a video. And I don't think I want to do that. We're going to head over to Cheap Trick. I want you to want me. We'll be live for still another 18 minutes? 18, 19 minutes? Favorite dessert, key lime pie. I appreciate that, Cody. The auger? No. The Farm King is not. Favorite brand of mower? What kind of mower are we talking about? Shredder? Are we talking about a hay bind? Are we talking about a lawnmower? The loaded question. 1919, it's the only way to go. I would say Case IH because I'm a John Deere guy, but they all have their problems. 1025, nice. Yeah, cool. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's right when it was Ford and New Holland were meshing, and they both had it was a two-wheel drive variant, but it says Ford New Holland on the hood. I can't remember what it's called. Probably not. Rhubarb's really good. Need for Speed. The videos did not do anything when it came to performance, so kind of like just business in general. When you see something that doesn't work, you don't really put a whole lot of effort back into it. Super Trucker with the 99-cent Canadian Super Chat. Thank you, bud. I do appreciate that. That puts us up to 4 on our goal for the day. So really big thanks to everybody for tuning in today. You are never required to gift. That is something YouTube obviously gives you the ability to do, but it is never required. That is why we do not run ads. That's why we listen to good music. We want you guys to have fun. That makes sense? I don't even know. I mean, homeowners would be a really great video to do a barn find on. I usually run corn. Corn's the most because, you know, I'm from the Midwest. All I see is corn, beans, and maybe wheat, occasionally rye. And more than likely hay. I'm pretty basic. All right, John Anderson, we're going to head to Straight Tequila Night. Remember, 3,800 a buck is available on Spotify through the links below or my website. it would be a throwback video, and they're not in the schedule at this point. This is a video afterwards, yes. I went back to just letting the stream stay up. For a while there, every time I would take the videos down for about 3 months because I thought that was part of the problem why YouTube didn't get me the plaque, and I guarantee you it still probably is, but you know what? I don't need a plaque to prove that we got a great community. You guys are the great community itself. I did go harvest peanuts with Nate one time. That was fun. And actually, Nate, that video is doing pretty good. I prefer two-wheel drive tractors, but of course, four-wheel drive tractors have more versatility. I personally like my public works. I like my public works. BUCH'D pays great. Old school is awesome. But public works is one where I actually do quite a bit of research before what goes into every video. Like the sewage video, I was down at our town's lift station talking to the public works guy going, how does this work in the most dumbed down way possible? And he told me. And that's how I depicted it. Don't ask her on the straight tequila night. You guys do have to head out. Thank you for tuning in today. If you also would like to go check out the merchandise that we got through Farm Focus, you can tune that into the BUCH'D storefront and use code COMMONFOLK for 20% off that order. But if you do have to head out, that's all right. We're going to continue to keep harvesting out our beans here for the last 15 minutes. Well, now 14. But we got 302 of you still in here, 368 on the like counter, 3 brand new members, 2,300 views now, and almost a 9-minute watch duration. That is awesome. Howdy, howdy. Cardboard plaque? No. See, here's the problem. I would not mind having one custom made, but if you're gonna make the people that help pay your bills mad, that is not a good way to do things. Because my full-time job is YouTube. Do I like that? Sometimes yes, sometimes absolutely not. There's times I sit in this chair for like 10 hours a day, 10 to 15 hours a day, and I do not like that. It hurts my back. I just sit here and I'm just collecting dust. I'd rather be out in the garage. What? Streaming's not the full-time job. It's just a time that we get to have some fun, and this is like my only time I just play the game. Wheat harvest? Nice. That I don't know, Robert. Going pretty good. Since 2018? Well, I started the channel in like 2019, so you were probably watching mainly Grant before that. New joystick's pretty awesome. I'm kind of trying to get used to it. I'd really be able to use this thing if we were doing the if we were doing hay work. But we got another $2 super chat there from the Bro Show. I would say, I think it's Ebro Show. I feel like I might be saying that wrong, but thank you for that $2 super chat, bud. I appreciate that. Oh, we didn't make the goal. Oh, that's what it was. So our goal, we got 3 out of 10, and it was only set for the first 30 minutes. Duh. So that technically makes 5. If you guys still want to hear Red Solo Cup and you want to help out the channel, we still got 5 more super chats of any amount, whatever it would be. If we hit 10, then we get Red Solo Cup. There's like 2 or 3 ways to get Red Solo Cup to play, other than our light goal. And the light goal one has already been met. So you guys are awesome. YMCA at 500 would be next. Well, then you'd be watching Grant. I haven't been around on YouTube that long. David over here gifting 5 brand new members. That brings us up to 9. So Joe, Charles, Potatoes, Sports, and Damn So. Welcome to the Rental Man Buck Club for the month, guys. If you do ever get gifted a membership, courtesy of one of the people in the chat, you gotta make sure you thank them. They do not have to do that. I have worked at no. Jakey Boo, we were talking about you earlier. How's it been, bud? You traveling a lot with the horses? Favorite white? Probably the 285. But thank you, Jake. And thank you, David. We got Jake in here. Nate, are you still in here? don't know if Nate's still in here. Harvest is going good though, Jake. Good to hear from you. Knock me away. Throw away the key. No, I have not worked at a John Deere dealer, but I've worked at a Vermeer dealer. I've been around John Deere dealers for quite a bit, but never did work at one. Oh boy. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate that you prefer us. But, you know, we all have our own styles, and some people just do different styles. You better be able to make it to the end there, Dave, because I am not going to be picking your rear end up. Round barrel wrap. I don't know what you mean by the wrap, but if you're talking about the baler itself, that's on itch.io. That's a PC only. Courtesy of the Road, that's a great one, Hunter. I heard about this, that song broke the top 100 charts again, and it hasn't done that since 2002. Well, we got that one in, Hunter. Hello, hello, hello. It actually is a really good tractor. I kind of really like it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it does not have front fenders. And yes, front duals would look good on it, but I really am missing those front fenders. Super Trucker with another $1 Canadian super chat. Really do appreciate that. That puts us up to 6. He did. He really did. If it does not have to do with real life farm work anymore, it kind of does not have an interest in it. I don't blame him. Honestly, I think Austin and I have a better chemistry than Grant and I. Whoa, hello. That's my own fault. Loop back around. The one thing I'm not liking about this, the wagon sticks a little bit further outside the tractor, and then the header on that's just a little bit too wide. A 35-foot would have been perfect. So 3800 is because my red Oldsmobile has a 3800 V6 in it. 3.8 liter. Jonathan, we got like 8 minutes left. We got the Kubota back? Because this is a completely different series. I wanted to take a completely different route. Grant, by far. Grant's been doing this since 2014. Austin and I feel are the best combo. Nate and I also have a really good chemistry. Jake and I can rattle off with each other. And Grant. Grant and I do better when he's making me mad. Austin and I just throws insults at each other like we literally hate each other. It's awesome. Because that's the only time I'm willing to give, because that's what my window allows. I can't stream all day every day. If I did, that would be my full-time job. And it's not. This is my one time of the week that I get to have some fun just playing the game. We're not getting the Oliver. And also, no, I'm not buying the telehandler. No, I do not need a Cheddar's hat. The first initial wave was back when Grant started working with us, and they basically not made me make a channel, but they're like, dude, you need to get a channel made. And I'm like, I don't want one. And he's like, you're going to regret that. And then I actually put time, effort, and energy into my channel, and we went from, what was it, like 75,000 people to 130,000 within like a year and a half. There we go. We got to turn this up. I don't necessarily have one for a favorite truck mod. sucker punch can fly in from somewhere in the back. We could skateboard through our big bad guy. Man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. I really like that. I like the pack. I mean, there's obviously a lot of stuff I'm not going to use, but I like the sprayer. I like the international semi. I like the versatiles. I haven't gotten to use any of the Fords yet, but it's pretty much just a versatile in a blue paint scheme. It did. It had its ups and its downs. For some odd reason, 22 just never took off the way 19 did. Smebby OS modding and mapping. 5 minutes. I like my 4th of July video. I like my Bucked Up Hay videos. I like my Public Works videos. They all have their own special places and their own special pluses and minuses. Because that's just the way things work. I think it probably did. I never thought about that. That's actually probably a really good reason. That's lyric. We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. 25. Yes, I do like New Holland. When I do New Holland, though, I prefer it to be my hay equipment. I like New Holland for the mowers mainly. Mowers and their swathers. Oh, the red, white, and blue. Ford guy. If you like bigger fields, then yes. Otherwise, his map, New Glarus, Wisconsin, would probably be a better one. It's not as big, and the fields aren't as big, but it still has a lot of different terrain. I am a John Deere guy. He actually has to get John Deere to want to be in the game. That's why it's not in the game. It was a sold-out show. I'm a Vermeer guy. Got a little bit of foreigner action in here. Nope, once we get this last season done, it is over. That series is being put to rest. John Deere 5020. The iRacing stuff was fun. I've slightly contemplated doing it again, but I just don't have the necessary available time to do that anymore, especially since, you know, I'm like married and I gotta keep up with basically 4 videos a week with Squad Farms, and now technically maybe even 5 if I do my Bucked Up Customs channel. Which that's something that'll be announced in today's video on homeowners. Like a minute and a half. This will be our last song of the night. So we're gonna roll out the rest of the song of probably Foreigner, and that will be the end of our stream. No, I have not. If one comes up for a decent price, maybe, but for right now, no. We do not have any plans to get a 5020 on the old school. Mainly because we have the 5020 already on this farm. I just got one with a canopy and the row crop. It is now exactly noon. Well, 11:59. And I really did start that right at 11 o'clock, at 10:30, didn't I? Yes, Nebraska will come back. We're just waiting on a good map. I'm kind of crossing my fingers that it can be Hubbard, Nebraska. I really did like the layout of that map. That was our Public Works map in 22. Hey, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. Good to hear from you, man. Gotta keep on rocking. Keep training those horses for me. Yeah. It's a jukebox hero. Wrong verse. I have elk, and I just haven't done it. Because I'm lazy. But that is an hour and 30 minutes, guys. We're going to be rolling out this last minute and like 10 seconds of Foreigner's Jukebox Hero. If you'd like to check out more on the channel, consider dropping a like and subscribe. Can we get 7 likes? We're 7 likes short away from 400. 360 of you guys in here, 8 brand new members, courtesy of people joining, and David, along with, I think Harris gifted one. But we will have a homeowners episode coming out this afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do not hunt. I would do a 6.7, but I also like the 6.0s. I'm more of a car guy anyway, but wife's doing good. We will just kind of have some fun, but that's all we're going to have time for today. So have a great night, guys. Make sure you take care of yourself. Don't do anything stupid. And we'll see you guys hopefully back this afternoon and a video on Tuesday. Old Fords are really good. I like Farm Sim for the creative ability it gives me, but American Farming's better on mobile by far. Alright, we'll see you guys. Up. And